Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is April 13th, 2023. It is a Thursday. You know what that means? Monster Strike news. Let's get going. It's actually filled with a decent amount of stuff to talk about. As you know, the Kaguya collab is about to wrap up. We have only a few days left before it is gone. You have until April 15th, 11:59 a.m. Japan time to do your polls on the Kaguya gacha. Remember, it is combined with the Gekiju Shinsei gacha. And we all know the mess that was the board game. Hopefully you caught from the Twitter account that I had, that or the comment in the video, which I talked about the rundown of the poorly designed board game. They did increase it so you get 5 attempts to host, which makes it much more reasonable to complete. For most, on average, you should be able to complete it on your own. You may need to find some guest quests to finish it off if you get some poor dice rolls, but you know, you should at least be able to finish it now, and it's not a rare commodity to find a quest to join anymore, so at least they fixed it. Uncharted Lands 44 will be coming on April 14th. That's tomorrow, so hopefully you've kept up. Yeah, pretty fun new event coming. Actually, I don't know. It's been getting a lot harder lately, so I'm not sure if fun is the right word anymore. We have a new Bakuzetsu Colossal event coming on the next screen, but this character's name, her name is Tamoanchan. Tamoanchan. Yeah, Tamoanchan is probably how you pronounce it. Tamoanchan's debut will be next week on the 21st of April. And with a new Bakuzetsu quest, that means a Treasure 9 will be available. So hopefully you can get the super type scroll easily. It is a 1 in 9 chance to get it, and then it's a 1 in 8, 1 in 7, 1 in 6, and hopefully you don't get to the 1 in 1 opportunity. You also get this awesome looking good job sticker by clearing her Treasure 9, which of course means that the current Treasure 9 monster Apr will be ending his Treasure 9 run. The last session with Treasure 9 available will be tomorrow on the 14th, 9 p.m. Japan time. And here we go. This is what's coming up. We're getting the School Alpha Series number 3. And here are your 3 gacha monsters that you can get from the special Alpha gacha. Pre-existing monsters taking on a new flavor with their Alpha versions. This gacha and event will begin on the 15th of April, noon Japan time. So let's take a look at the monsters real quick. In fire, we've got Ubosathala Alpha. I believe he was a water type at first. His alpha type is fire. And his ability here, Bounce Occult, which is the Genyo type, and a power type as well. Sorry, Genyo class with the power type. Abilities, we've got Anti-Gravity Barrier, Anti-Magic Circle, Ethereal Dragon Killer M, Deity Fiend Killer M, Anti-block and repeat hit killer M, those last 2 being on the gauge. Strike Shot is a 12+8 bash and counter mode, and the bump combos that he gets are Sleep Bullet and Chosetsu Flare. Obviously pretty cool to see 4 killers, actually technically 5 killers, right, in all. Repeat hit killers on the gauge, but block, barrier, and magic circle, interesting combo. Number 2, we have Arslan. One of the exclusives is getting the alpha form here. She is now a water type. I believe she was a fire type before, right? And her abilities, we got Pierce, Paladin, and Balance. Abilities are all on the main here with Super Anti-Damage Wall, Super Mind, Super M, Fire Element Killer, and Bomb Combo X2. For her Strike Shot at a 6+6, which is not that bad, is damage wall, gravity barriers, warps, and mines are nulled. And for her bump combo, we get the super yo-yo and speed up. Yeah, yo-yo is usually disappointing. I'm never really excited when you see that, so we'll see how she fares. Last but not least, probably the most popular, right? Bougainvillea. She definitely made some of those, I forget which hard stage, manageable, but she was a great character. So her alpha form is here in the wood element. She used to be dark. Bounce, Sprite, Balance, and her abilities are also all on the main. We've got Anti-Gravity Barrier and Super Anti-Warp, Flight, and Gravity Barrier Killer M. With her strike shot 8+8 speed and power up, and will reduce touch friendly strike shot by a set amount of turns. And ooh yeah, you can see that her main ability is Copy along with Super Defense Down Blast. So we'll see. I'm sure she'll be pairing up with somebody nicely somewhere. So I'm pretty sure she'll have some good usage somewhere out. But don't forget, this gacha is coming out in April, so you know what that means. We will be taking advantage of the 24% bonus there. And that means your first single pull and first 10 pull on this gacha will be at the 24% rate. However, remember, I say this every time, 24% only increases your chance of not getting a garbage for a 5-star monster. It does not increase your chance to get one of the limited characters in the alpha gacha. So please be careful about that. The event monsters come in with those 3 alpha monsters. We've got Hanyu Kusue, they're in the light element. We have Spainya in the water, and we got Mana Fumina in wood. And along with this event, we get a Otanoshimi box item here, and for every clear of the event stage, you will get one of these colorful looking boxes, and in them will be an item for you to get. They come in 4 flavors. The red, purple, and green do have a limit count on them, and they will tick down every time you get one as a present. And once you get all of the rewards in a certain color, they won't come out anymore because, well, there's no more of it to get. So eventually you'll run out until you only have white boxes left. Usually, you know, if you're, I guess you're not speeding along your farming with biscuits, you generally get most of the rewards by the time you're done max lucking. So this is not a bad event. Obviously, if you're not normally a farmer, it might be a little bit more painful for you, but if that's your normal MO for these kind of events, then you'll get the items. And it's nice that we're getting, you know, more items out. They also did announce that if you get 20 boxes open, so any combination of the 3 event stages, you clear them 20 times, you will get this spiffy looking Strikers card, which actually looks pretty nice. I like the coloring, I like the characters on there, so well done. And this is also a notice that Doraanya will be making her last run with this event. Once this event is over, she will be gone forever, unless they do some fun comeback thing, but you should expect her to never come back again. So if you do intend to finish her, make sure you do that before this alpha event runs out. There will be a new one coming with the next standard event, so we'll have to wait until that's there to see who the new invade monster will be. And since we are getting a new alpha gacha, we will be getting the revival of some of the past alpha gachas. We've got the If series, we've got the Strikers School 1 and 2 also available. So if you wanted to pick one of those lovely characters up again, you can. And yes, they do take advantage of the 24% rate bonus. So the first single and the first 10 pull will also be at a spiffy 24% rate. However, do note that the time that this is available will be very limited, only from the 20th through the 22nd of April. And for those alpha stages, those event characters will also be in the library. If you did not finish them, there's your opportunity to go pick them up again. I personally liked the alternate colors for, you know, Kushinada and Izanami there. Well, they weren't technically them, some related name, but pretty awesome. Oh yeah, and those quests will be available from the 17th to 21st. Limited time again, please be careful. And they also announced that we're gonna get a new Guardian Beast too. We've got Gamazou here, and he will be available starting the 21st of April. And his skill is that he will reduce the boss's HP by X%, where X is the level you are at. And the requirement is pretty straightforward. You just need to use 2 strike shots before you are able to use this ability. So whether this, I mean, it is another 10% off of all of the other sources of reducing HP, so maybe, just maybe, on some hard stages, that 10% could easily make a difference. I know I've lost many stages with less than a sliver left, and that was less than 10%. So, interesting prospect. And I think this should be one of the last slides here. We've got Futsunushi coming with a Transcension Kai. His, I think it might be his ability looks like Pierce, Deity, Super Blast. Abilities are all on the main. We've got Super Anti-Warp, Anti-Transport Wall, and Status Effect Recovery. On the Connect skill, we also get Super Gravity Barrier and Strike Shot Turn Reducer. The requirement there is that you must have 2 or more non-deity classes in your team, or total team luck exceeds 100 or more. Strike Shot is speed and power up, and then he will put up a healing wall on the first touched wall. And the bump combo is Chozetsu Breath with Bakuzetsu slashes. Do you note that it says Bakuzetsu there? And we do know that it was pretty strong on one of the Nobunagas, so should come in pretty handy here, I think. And yeah, to see where he will shine, I don't know off the top of my head, but we'll have to see later. They also announced, some Monster Strike Spring Festival details. There will be a live stream available, so we can watch it together. If the timing works out, I'll do a live stream together so that we can enjoy it together if you guys want. And really awesome, we can see Naopiro there in the panel there for the first event. So really cool to see him getting back into the groove of things for Monster Strike. Eventually, I'm sure we'll get to hopefully we get to see Shiro and Naopiro back together, but we'll see. And there's going to be other attractions too, more details coming on the official site, on Twitter. They did announce like this quiz, A, B, you get to pick between 2 options, and if you get all questions right, some reward happens. So it'll be fun. We love these kind of things, right? And one last thing before we wrap up today is that you don't forget about the Fanta collab. That is active right now and will be ending on the 15th, which is not that far from now. So remember, you do need to pick up enough fruits such that you can unlock the mission that will give you the 25 sets of Oragons at a time. I did it on my main. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it on my tablet because it was really nice to do that on Monster Strike Day. That was enough for just my main to do. But there you go. The Fanta collab will end on the 15th of April, 11:59 in Japan time. And that's it. Monster Strike news next week will be at the same time as usual on April 20th. And one thing that I do want to warn you is that Golden Week will be happening at the end of the month, where it's just a bunch of days in a row where Japan gets off, and I would bet 99.99999% confidence that we are going to get a collab in that time frame. So my advice to you is be careful on those alpha gachas. Don't go too crazy because there's going to be probably a very big collab waiting for us at the end of the month going into May. I don't think we're gonna come out of April unscathed. We're gonna get something at the end of the month. Bam! And I think it's gonna blow a bunch of people's minds because Golden Week collabs tend to be pretty, major named collabs, I feel like. So just keep that in mind. And before you go, here are the next lucky monsters for next week. Hopefully you have them. Tsukuyomi, I actually have finished one of the few any of the impossibles that I have actually finished max lucky. Luin, I think that's right. I think that's another sacred beast thing, so that's not happening. So I might just have Haru and Tsukuyomi, which isn't great, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it for me tonight. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have not already, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. That's always lovely to see on my side. And of course, to get all of the news summarized here, or anything that's breaking news, like getting 5 dice rolls now, make sure you follow ENG Monst on Twitter. It's working again, and it is hooked up to our Discord channel, which you can also join in so that you can talk with other people, live bodies, about the game, and hopefully they're nice to you about it. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.